Hello, namaste, annyeonghaseyo, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about the Q&A video that I already promised in my previous video that I'm gonna make. And I'm so sorry that I know I'm not being very consistent with the videos and to the responses in the comment section. I've been very busy lately with my exams and topic, and I have my midterm examination in this week as well, but I will definitely try to make more videos and respond on time on the comments as well. But I love how I got a lot of comments asking a lot of questions. So I decided to make this video to, give a general answer to all of those questions so that I don't have to answer each and every comment that are like similar. And you can refer to this videos again and again if you have any confusion, and then ask me questions that, you're not clear about. So without a further ado, let's get started. So I have my iPad here and I'm going to read your comments from the videos itself. So don't mind if I look down. So the very first question is, personal statement and study plan should be printed front and back of each page or on front page of different pages. Please help. See, it doesn't really matter if you're printing it front or back, but it looks very clean and it looks very organized if you print it on different pages. So rather than printing it on front and back of the same page, I would suggest you to print it on the separate pages. It's just, it just looks clean, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter. So it's better to go with the preferred way to print it out on separate pages. Then other question is, I'm in 11th and I want to go to Korea to complete my undergraduate degree. So I'm going in 2026 and I need to apply in 2025 September. So please tell me when the deadline comes. Of course, I will let you guys know when the deadline for the undergraduation will be declared. However, GKS has a very standardized time frame for its guidelines to be declared. So for undergraduation, usually the timeline is in September or October, so last of September or starting of October. So do not just rely on me. Please make sure you're going ahead and checking the websites on your own as well. Now the third question is, there are a lot of questions actually about me as well, and I think I'm going to cover everything in this one. It says that please tell me your academic background, CGPA, extracurricular, etc. Okay, so for my academic backgrounds, I have done my undergraduation in MBA from Mirana House College, Delhi University, and I got 87%. And after that, I applied for GKS and I'm here to do my master's degree. For my 11th and 12th as well, I got in 12th I got 85%. So overall my academic background is quite okay. For the extracurricular, I actually have been a part of a lot of NGOs, so social responsibilities. I have been fulfilling those. I've been a part of NGO for dogs and cats shelters, wherein we used to build shelters for stray dogs and stray cats. Apart from that, I've been part of an NGO that helps older people with all the necessary things for their day-to-day life. And I have also been a part of few programs from my school time as well, wherein in COVID time I have provided masks and hand sanitizers to the people who were in need, and I got a certificate for that. So I had a lot of social responsibility fulfilling kind of certificates that I used. Apart from this, I used my competitions that I have been to, debate competitions, and I have always been a very active student in my school. So I had a lot of competition certificates, and I've always gotten like first, second, or third places. So I've like used all of them. Apart from this, I have also gotten a Sanskar Shala from Dainik Jagran. There used to be a Sanskar Shala exam in our school. I gave that and I was selected. It was like a knowledge checking exam kind of thing, IQ test, aptitude test, whatever you want to call it. And I took that exam and I was placed at second in 14 districts and 15,000 students in my age group. I was second, so it was like a huge deal for my whole school and everything. So I used those certificates as well. And apart from all the academic certificates, I used my poetry certificate. I got one of my poetry online published in a ebook, and I used that publication certificate. Apart from that, I use my dancing certificate. So I am a trained Kathak dancer for 2 years. So I have used those certificates as well in my application. So this is all the information about me, my grades, my academic background, and my extracurricular certificates. Let's go on the next question. That is, I'm going to apply for the same major, but I don't know if we do need 3 recommendation letters for embassy track or just the one. Now, there is a lot of questions about the recommendations, and there is a lot of confusion about the recommendations letter as well. I had that too. However, it is clearly mentioned in the guidelines that you need minimum of 1 LOR, that is letter of recommendation, or maximum of 2. So you do not need 3 LORs for embassy track. You need 1 or max to max 2 LORs. Now, what you need to do is, if you're taking 1 LOR, that is mandatory, you need to take the LOR, make 3 more copies of the same LOR and get it signed by your teacher, professor, or if you're taking your LOR from your workplace, then your manager. Okay, so in short, for embassy track, you need 1 original LOR plus 3 copies of LOR. So 4 copies of LOR, not 3 or 4 LORs, separate LORs, okay? Then we have, for high school, do we need to submit 11th, 12th mark sheet, or from 10th to 12th, all 3 mark sheets? So for undergraduation, I would recommend you to go ahead and make a transcript of your 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, all the 4 years. Because even in India, it is very important if you apply for undergraduations or something. People do care about your last 4 years of grades. So just to give them a lot more information about your academic background, that you have been a consistently good student in all of your 4 years, I would definitely recommend you to go ahead and make a transcript of all the 4 years and then submit it instead of just like a 12th mark sheet. And to make a transcript, you can just simply open your MS Word and make a table, add all the subjects, your marks, and just kind of like make a transcript of it, print it out, and go to your school and just show them that you have prepared this kind of transcript, and just get it signed by the principal, your head of department, or anyone, and it's gonna work. The next question is, and this is actually a very important question because I have been asked these questions in different scenarios where people have different spelling on their birth certificate and their passport. Their parents, like either mother or father's name spelling is different in birth certificate and their passport. So what if this actually happens? So nothing to worry about. What you can simply do is, If any of these scenarios with you, either your name spelling is different in your passport and birth certificate, or your parents' name spelling is different, you go to a notary or tehsil in India. Go there, ask the person to make an affidavit for you, wherein you just need to write down that, okay, this is the correct spelling of my or my mother's or my father's name, and in this document it is written wrongly. Just they have a fixed format, you don't have to worry about it. Just change your just put your information in there, make that affidavit and get it notarized from there, and that's gonna work. So you don't really have to worry about these things. Okay, you only thing you have to worry about is your documents, your SOP, your study plan, and your LORs and everything. So these things can be managed by affidavit and notarized thingies. You don't have to apostille these documents as well. Make sure you're not sending these documents to getting apostilles. The next question is, a lot of people have been asking this question. Let me be very clear. If you get less than 80% in your previous studies or study program, you are not eligible for GKS. So if you are in 12th and you get less than 80%, you cannot apply for undergraduate GKS. Or if you're in your undergraduation and you want to apply for masters and you get less than 80%, you are not eligible. Except, now there's an exception case, wherein, let's suppose I'm from undergraduation and I got less than 80%, but I am in the top 20% of the students who got highest marks. Then you can go ahead and ask your school or college to give you a certificate stating that you have been in the top 20% of these people, and sign it and stamp it, and that's it. You can apply, but you have to meet these two requirements. So पहला, या तो 80% मार्क्स होना ज़रूरी है आपके प्रीवियस पढ़ाई में, 12th में फॉर अंडरग्रेजुएट GKS एंड अंडरग्रेजुएशन में फॉर योर ग्रेजुएशन GKS. और अगर आपके 80% मार्क्स नहीं है, देन यू हैव टू बी इन दी टॉप 20%. मतलब जो हाईएस्ट बच्चे होते हैं जिनके सबसे ज़्यादा मार्क्स आते हैं, वो 20% में आप होने चाहिए. अगर ये दो, इन दोनों में से कुछ भी नहीं है आपके पास, देन आई एम सॉरी बट यू कैन नॉट अप्लाई फॉर GKS. सो पीपल हु हैव बीन आस्किंग कि मेरे 12th में इतने मार्क्स थे, मेरे अंडर ग्रेजुएशन में इतने मार्क्स हैं, तो क्या मैं अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ? नहीं कर सकते आप, अनटिल एंड अनलेस या तो आपके मार्क्स कम है तो ठीक है, बट आप 20% में तो होने ही चाहिए. आई होप दिस क्वेश्चन नाउ गेट्स क्लियर, क्योंकि ये बहुत बार ही पूछ चुके हैं लोग मुझसे. Okay, now one of the most important question again. Can I attach my PAN card or Aadhaar card of parents' citizenship and relationship because I don't have my birth certificate and voter ID? Guys, to prove your relationship with your father's birth certificate, not just fathers, your parents, sorry, but it is very important to submit your birth certificate. Without birth certificate, there is no other ID that can prove your relationship with your parents. If you don't have a voter ID, you don't have any other thing, you cannot prove your relationship. Only birth certificate can do it. So I would recommend you to have your birth certificate ready. If you don't have your birth certificate, apply for it. Even I didn't had my birth certificate when I was planning to apply, but I have applied for birth certificate and it took somewhere around 1.5 months to come, to be prepared. So please be prepared with these documents. These are necessary documents that you need to apply. Aadhaar card, not gonna work in any scenario. PAN card is not gonna work in any scenario. So the documents that you need to prove your relationship with your parents is your birth certificate, and the ID that you need for your parents is either their voter ID or their passports. Okay, these are the only documents that are gonna work. Apart from this, I think a lot of people have asked me that they have been not into state level competitions or big competitions, but they have been doing some, certification maybe from online platforms, or they have been to some school level competitions and they won the first, second, or third place. So can they use those certificates as extracurricular? Yes, you can use any of the certificates that showcases anything that you have done apart from your school or college studies as your extracurricular certificates. I myself had added a lot of certificate of courses that I've done online, even for Korean language. Apart from topic results, I have submitted two certificates from online websites that I was kind of like doing or learning Korean language from. Also, you can apply with a lot of certificates like your dance competitions from school, your debate competitions from school, like your sports competitions from school. Anything that showcases that you have been an active student in your school rather than just being a book bug is going to help you, and you can apply with that thing. So don't really worry about extracurricular things. Anything can be your extracurricular. However, do not just go ahead and submit some very weird extracurricular activities like certificate of participation. I would not recommend you to add any certificate of participation, because that doesn't show that you have won the competition or you have done anything. It just shows that you were the participant. I would recommend you to attach only the certificates. Either you have won something or it has a very big and deep meaning. Like for me, I added like 3 or 4 certificates of my social responsibilities, so it shows that I'm also working towards the society. So these kind of things can help you a lot, so please focus on those things. um I think these are the most of the questions that have been people have been asking me. There is another question that does work experience is necessary for applying for MBA in Korea? I've answered this question separately as well in the comments to people who have asked me, but once again, I'm going to repeat that it completely depends on your university. So, whichever university you want to go ahead and apply and do your MBA from, you have to go and check their website first to make sure that you're reading all the requirements that the university have. GKS does not require any work experience. However, universities do prefer people who have experience. So, for an example, I applied for Sungin Kwan University, and my university requires a mandatory 2 years of experience for MBA program. It was a necessity for university, not for GKS. So please go ahead and check your requirements for the universities that you want to apply in and prepare your documents according to both of them. Okay. And one more question, that do I have to convert my marks on the scale of 4? Yes. Yes, you do have to convert your marks on the scale of 4 or 3 or 100. If your CGPA is on the scale of 10, it's not gonna work. For me, it was on 10 and I had to convert my score to the 4 scale, and then I have to get it stamped and signed by my college and then submit it to the GKS. I'm gonna make another video on how you can actually do that and convert your grades, because I've been asked this question a lot and I know has been a lot of confusion regarding the same. So I'm gonna make a video on that soon. However, for now, yes, you do have to convert it. There was another question. What was your IELTS score? I've got 7.5 band in my IELTS exam, if that's what you want to know. So yeah, I think these are the most of the questions that I've gotten so far. related to extracurriculars, job experiences, and process regarding GKS, LORs. I hope this video helps you a lot to understand what are the exact requirements from GKS, and I hope I cleared your doubts as well. Just in case if you're still confused about something, please do let me know in the comments and I will try to answer them in the best possible manner. And one more thing I want to add. So I've been getting a lot of messages saying that they have been contacting me on Instagram, but they're not able to reach me, or I'm not responding. Guys, I am not ignoring your messages. It's just my Instagram have some kind of bug, I guess, wherein I'm not getting any DM requests as of now. So it's not like I'm ignoring you, it's just that I'm not getting your request even if you're sending it to me. So either please do send me your questions in the comment section, or if you want, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm gonna attach my profile in the description. Please do not DM me on Instagram because I'm not getting any DMs. Sorry. So this video has been very long. So this is it for today's Q&A video. I hope I was able to answer your questions and remove any kind of confusion that you guys might have. Please do let me know if you have any other questions. I would love to go ahead and answer those questions as well. And I will try to be more consistent with the videos. If you want, you can also just follow me on Instagram for my day-to-day life updates on Korean lifestyle. I'll attach the link in the description box for that as well. So yeah, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you stay well and healthy, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.